How's it going, guys? This is Twister and today I'm back with another GTA Online video. The Spectre has been released into GTA Online, finally. The last car from Import-Export DLC, finally available to purchase. It is the Spectre. You can buy it from Benny's for 599k. Not actually too bad for a sports car. It does look really nice. Really nice. Dewbauchee. I still don't know how to pronounce that goddamn brand name. Dewbauchee, honestly, I'm probably murdering this name, but there you go. It's the Spectre, and I have actually already ordered it in white over here. You can see my garage is pretty much the same. I haven't really been playing GTA Online much recently since we did the Italian GTB, but the Spectre is in today. It looks really nice, pretty much based off of the Aston Martin DB10. As you can see, it's really similar, but with like a Porsche 918 bumper. Weird combination, but yeah, pretty much Aston Martin DB10/DB11 does look really nice, and we are going to take it to Benny's and modify it into the custom version. But in this video, I will actually try and show you guys the customization for this normal version, and then I'll upgrade it to the custom version, and then we'll do the customization for the custom version. Even though like I'm tempted to actually do this custom version and then buy another one to just keep it as the regular version, because like this actually looks so nice for a sports car. It's quickly becoming one of my favorite looking sports cars in the game, but I know that's just the nature of the Aston Martin, I guess. So nice. But you guys always say, well, some of you guys always say you can do the upgrades in your office garage mod shop, but I like taking it into Benny's to get the full Benny's feel. But so the upgrade costs, wow, that's actually really cheap, 179k, that's actually really cheap, but I will show you the sort of visual mods for this stock version. So we got a front splitter and tow hook. Honestly, none of those look too great. Engine is just all the same. Exhaust, you can have some a double oval exhaust, prefer the stock one for that. Horn lights, stuff like that you don't need to see. Respray, obviously that's going to be all the same. Skirts, you can have a little bit of an extended carbon skirt. Spoiler, you can have this sort of just regular spoiler that you see on a lot of the cars. Suspension, that's the same. Transmission, turbo, and obviously wheels and windows are the same. So there's honestly really next to no customization for this stock version, even though it does look really nice as it is, and I'm still tempted to maybe get another Spectre just to have it as the stock version. But we are going to upgrade this into the custom. 180k is actually really cheap, so there we go. We got the wide body arches. You can argue it sort of ruins the look of the car, but I think for this one we'll just be going for like the the race car version as it is with these recent Benny's custom cars. So we'll go for it. Armor upgrade 100, brakes, get those upgraded, bumpers. Quite a few options here. I'm guessing these are just going to be like similar options but with carbon variants as well. Yeah, like they're all very similar just with carbon and colour options. That one's quite nice. I don't think I'm digging the massive splitter with the wires. I quite like just this simple one. Short primary or short secondary. Oh yeah, I think we'll go with short primary for now. And we may change some of these once we do like secondary and primary colours. But for the rear bumper, I don't want a tow hook. Diffuser options, diffuser option. Okay, that looks like something off of a tractor or something like a combine harvester. That just looks weird. Yeah, I'm not digging that. Like another diffuser option. Just in case you wanted to turn your car into a combine harvester, start mowing the fields and doing the crops, but that's not what we want. I think just the just like a diffuser option maybe. Carbon, black diffuser. I don't want it chrome. Yeah, we'll just go black diffuser for now. Chassis, what do we got? We got some fenders. Alright, so here we can do the bolt-ons. So I'm actually really glad we can change this. The bolt-ons, not too keen. The smooth arches, definitely much better. Don't want bolt-ons. Okay, that looks weird. Having it like a completely different colour, that's a bit weird. Don't want the bolt-ons. Don't want that. Yeah, I don't want carbon. I think just the smooth ones we'll go for. Engine upgrade, we'll do that. No more engine options for that though. Exhaust, okay, so Same as before, but I don't really like the oval ones. Okay, wow. A carbon exhaust coming outside, are you for real? That just looks... No, not a fan. Not a fan of that. Not on this car. Like, what the hell is that? What the hell is that, honestly? I'm not a fan. Just the stock exhaust. Definitely the best in my opinion. Don't want to do a bomb. Horn and stuff we can do later. Alright, so, wow, that's actually quite a nice interior. It doesn't look like a standard interior. That looks quite nice as a custom one. And obviously we can sort of strip it out for the race interior. So because like these interior options are pretty much all the same, I'm going to speedrun these and show you guys what we come up with at the end. Alright, so I haven't really done much of it, just gone for like a bit of a carbon race interior with this sort of roll cage on the inside. Apart from that, nothing has changed too much. Lights will go for xenon, but I'm not going to bother with neons. Alright, so I think this is probably what I should have looked at first. So we got a classic white stripe, which because the car's white I can't actually see. But, you know, white stripe, you can probably kind of guess what that is. We got some black. I think the black on white looks quite nice actually. Otherwise that would be white to combine with whatever the colour is. We got a classic yellow stripe. And then these are the proper racing liveries. I don't really recognise any of these to be based off of ones in real life. Maybe that's like an in real life racing livery that maybe Aston Martin used, but apart from that, I don't think any of these look particularly nice. Maybe just something like the stripe or the fills, but we'll have to see what we do once we combine that with the actual primary paint colour. So I'll leave that off for now, and I think once we get to doing the paint, I'll probably just need a bit of time just to mess around with this, because even though I'm technically making this for the YouTube video, I still like to customize these cars how I actually would want them in game. That's why I'd like to just take my time doing it. So for the respray, like I said, I'm probably just gonna take my time, mess about with a couple stuff. Aston Martin dark green could work pretty nice actually. So maybe I'll mess around with a couple of these and we'll see what we come up with. Alright, so this is what I've come up with. Now, on any other car, you guys might think this looks hella ugly. But on this one, as something like, you know, based off an Aston Martin, I actually think these colours look pretty well together. So I'll show you what I've done. Respray, so, oh not cell. Respray, the primary colour is a metallic, I think it was sea green. If I scroll down to it, not race, right, so yeah, the primary colour is this sea green, and then the pearlescent that I've thrown on it is a gold pearl, and then the secondary colour, which is like the interior, and this sort of matches with the stripe, it's dew yellow. I could go race yellow, but it looks a little bit too bright. I don't know, I don't think I've ever used this on another car, but on this one, sort of like an Aston Martin race car version, as that's sort of what this is, I think this works pretty nicely. So I think I'm going to stick with that. Otherwise, if I just go back onto the livery options, wait, it needs to go up. Other than that, like none of these liveries I'm not too keen on. The only things I think would work decent is like having this black on white, and then having like some of the carbon mods as well. That could work nicely, or maybe like white on black, black on white. But that does look quite nice. But for this one, I think just this sea green / yellow with the yellow secondary and the yellow stripe, that looks really nice. I'm really happy with that. So I'll stick with that for now, and then just I guess we'll just do the other options. We'll go for a yellow on black. Respray I did. I can't remember where I got up to. So I did interior. I've just done plates, done respray. I haven't done skirts. Okay, here we go. So a load of skirt options. Rounded primary. I don't really want a secondary. Just something that is just a bit of an extended skirt. Not too crazy. Oh, actually, I say not too crazy, then I see the wide body skirt option. Are we gonna go for it? Yeah, let's do it. Wide body skirt, nice. Spoiler. So like we're kind of getting into Aston Martin Vulcan territory right now. That's a nice cleanish spoiler, but damn, that is what on earth. Alright, is that not just the biggest spoiler in the game? Like, not just how high it goes, but how far out it goes as well. You're getting into spaceship territory right there. Classic spoiler. Again, like, massive spoilers on this one. That one looks a bit stupid. A low carbon, sports carbon, race carbon. Like, dude, that one is just huge. Absolutely insane. That's quite nice. That's sort of like a decent height. Like, what is that? Alright, drag spoiler. That was weird. Right, I think that's something that... I don't know, does it work on this car? Actually, the GT spoiler is nice. I think I'm going to go with the GT spoiler. Like, we are sort of getting into Aston Martin Vulcan territory with these huge, like, oh my god, I still can't get over that. Like, I don't really look at upgrade videos before I see them myself, so, like, dude, that's insane. I think I'm just going to go with the GT spoiler. We are going heavy race car, but I think it does look quite good on this one. Competition suspension, race transmission, obviously, turbo tuning. Alright, wheels. So now, what do we do with the wheels, man? What do we do with the wheels? We need to find some, like, decent race car wheels. I just wish we could have some actual proper race car wheels. Like, all these Benny's original wheels and the bespoke wheels, they're all pretty trash in my opinion. I don't think any of these sort of represent a good race car wheel. Nah, dude, they're all pretty trash. Wait, are those the ones on the Tempesta? I don't know, they might be. But yeah, none of those are that good. So I'm gonna try and find some decent rims that are sort of race car enough to get away with on this car. Alright, I've just gone for these sort of basic sports rims, darkened them a bit. They're not like dark, they're not like black, but I've just if I can find the wheel, there you go, anthracite black, just to darken them a bit. Tyre design, do I want the text on the side? I think I'll just keep it without. I wish you could change the text colour. If I could have that, maybe just both of them white, then it would work nicely, but I don't think the red text goes on it. Bulletproof tyres we will do, and then tyre smoke I'll leave off, and then finally just some light smoke windows, and there we go. I think we have our Specter Custom right there. The race car version looks it looks really nice. I'm happy with the colours. As I explained, I do like upgrade these cars, not just something that I think would look good for a video, but what I actually personally like, and I'm actually pretty happy with this one. Super nice looking car, a lot of stuff you could do with it, and yeah, I think it's becoming one of my favourite sports cars. So yeah, I guess we're just going to drive it back into the garage, get a final look at it. But I think that will do for this video. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think of this new car. I don't know if you guys can hear my dog, but my dog's going mental downstairs. It's barking like crazy. I don't know if you guys can hear it. But anyway, we'll go back to the garage. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. Let me know if you are enjoying this car. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think of the upgrades that I've done to it as we drive back into the garage. But yeah, that will do it for this video. Office Garage 2, that's where we want to go. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you do leave it a like rating. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will hopefully see you all in my next video. See you later, guys.